welcome back to another Spotlight. We've got Jessica Morales with us today.
Hello.
It's good to have you,
Hello.
Jessica.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
I'm good, yeah.
So you've been with us for how long?
5 years.
You've been here 5 years.
Oh, yes. Well, in October will be 5 years.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So your husband had already started. Your husband Tulio, he was already with us.
Yes.
And then you got. How long was it when he was with us, or he had his license? How long before you got yours?
He had his license for about a year before I got mine.
Okay, not that long. Why did you choose to? What made you decide to do that?
So we enjoy being together, and I was going with him to a lot of showings and
What were you
stuff
doing
like that.
before? What were you doing before?
I did hair. I was a barber.
Okay.
So
Barber.
kind of similar because, yeah.
You just cutting guys' hair?
No,
Okay.
no. I was a
What's-
barber stylist, so I could do anything.
Why do you go with a barber? That's not very common for somebody to say.
Yeah, when I was checking into schools, that was the one that, and I didn't want to do cosmetology because I didn't want to do hands, feet, and face. I just wanted to do hair, so I went to barber school.
So you had more women, more men, or what was it?
I had more women.
Okay.
Yeah.
More money there?
Yeah, like colors and,
You did
the
colors?
chemical.
Where was this, Newcastle?
Tuttle and Newcastle, yes.
Where'd you go to high school?
Tulsa.
Where?
I went to Victory Christian.
What part of Tulsa did you live in?
I lived in Jinx,
Okay.
actually.
Why didn't you go to Jinx?
I did.
Okay.
Until the 7th grade was my first year at private school. I didn't like it. I was kind of, I don't know. I cried like every single day of the 6th grade year because
You didn't like what, Jinx? Or you didn't like public school, or
I don't know if it was just Jinx or public school, and
just being a 6th grader?
maybe just a 6th grader. I just was kind of innocent. Maybe I don't know.
Okay.
Like, like there were boyfriends and girlfriends, and boys were,
Sure.
no, anyways. It
That's
just freaked me out.
complicated then.
I didn't like it.
Sure. So they put you in a Christian
A small school, yeah.
Okay. And
And
you
then-
liked it? Mm-hmm. Okay, so you went all the way through high school there, and it was...
Yes. The first one that they put me in only went to the 8th grade, and then from there I went to Victory.
Victory, and that's a private school?
Uh-huh.
What do you find the difference between private and public now that you've been through private? Do you feel like you missed out on anything, or was it any different? Got the same education? You don't...
Yeah, I think I got the same education. It just was smaller. I graduated with 82
Okay.
as opposed to Jinx. My graduating
Sure.
class was probably like 500. I
Right.
don't know.
I think it was more than that.
Probably.
Yeah.
It was big. And I don't know. I liked it. I joke now that I don't have fashion sense because, where I went to school, I just wore a uniform. So it was like 3 outfits that I could choose from
That makes
every
it
day.
easy, actually.
But then when
I would've loved
you
that.
get into the real world and you're like, I don't know how to dress myself. Like,
Really?
can I just wear a uniform?
Oh, that's
No.
great. We could do that. We should do that at the office, I think.
Yeah.
So you how did you get to Oklahoma City from Tulsa?
Hair school.
Okay.
Yeah. So my parents didn't want me to go to hair school. They wanted me to go to college, and I went for like a semester and a half to just the community college. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was like, maybe I'll be an interior designer. Maybe I'll be a dental hygienist. I
What
didn't
community
know.
college? Tulsa?
Yeah,
TJC?
TCC.
Is that the same as TJC?
No,
I think it was
I don't know. Maybe
way
I don't.
before that. I think it was.
It's been a few years. I don't
Yes.
remember.
Did you graduate from TCC?
No, I don't even think I had a GPA on the chart. Like,
And
I did not try. I didn't.
All right. So then you came to Oklahoma City, or how'd you
Yeah,
get?
I talked to my mom and I was like, hey, there's a barber school in Oklahoma City, and my friend was coming to go to OU, and I was
Okay.
like, we could room together. Like, I had it all planned out, and
Look at
so
you.
she felt like because I took the initiative to come up with the plan, like they were going to help me out, and so
Okay.
that's what I did.
So where was that here?
It's at Duncan Brothers, so
Okay.
yeah, I was 59th and Western, but I lived in Norman because my friend went to OU.
59th and Western. South or north?
South,
59th and there's a Duncan Brothers there.
yes.
Behind the bank there?
It moved. It's over by it's I-240 and
Now it's at 240,
Penn.
but
yeah.
at 59th and Western, there's a Chilino. There was,
And a
okay.
CC's Pizza.
Okay,
and-
yeah. Okay, interesting. So how long did you do hair?
16 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you sold anybody a house that you did hair?
Yes.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
That's good. Who does their hair now?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I still have several of my past clients contact me and be like, when are you coming back to hair?
Really?
Yeah.
You're not going back? No.
No.
So you guys are a team now, you and your husband. What do you like about that?
It's two for the price of one, and we can, obviously we like working together.
Sure.
Would be the main thing. But, if I can't get to something, he can, or, it's like double the
Sure.
schedule time.
Right. Do you, is there any, you said there's benefits of working together. Is there anything negative about the fact that you work together? Is there anything that you struggle with, or you see like, hey, we got to work on this, or anything like that?
I don't think so.
No? That's good.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we have.
You don't get tired of them?
No, and we have like our different hats, like we put on our work hat, and then when we leave work, we put on our, I'm
this
wife
verbal?
hat now.
You say that?
No,
Okay.
no,
Okay.
but just,
that-
like if we're having a discussion about something, it's like, okay, I'm going to put on my work hat here, if we're having a knee, that's what we call it.
a knee to knee? Okay. What is knee to knee? Just a discussion of some
We
sort?
sit Indian style and
That's
talk
it's
and
adorable.
talk about our side
Yeah.
and try to listen to each other and understand and
Right.
yeah.
And so most of us know Tulio. So since you've met him until today, is he different? Has he changed? Is he
Yes.
in what ways?
I mean, when I met him, he was still in the Army, and
How long have you guys been married now?
it will be 5 years in July.
How long did you date before?
2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he, he's calmed down a lot. Like he was,
That's good.
I don't know. He's adjusted to civilian life. That's
Okay.
what I would
And that's
say.
probably I think that's probably a struggle for most people that go through at
Yeah.
least retire. And are in
Yeah,
it
I mean,
for
that's all
20s.
they've ever done.
Yeah.
and-
I mean, it's almost like you leave that world
Mm-hmm.
and the security of that to go. I got to believe there's some major adjustments for that.
Yeah.
And then to be married to that, I can't imagine what it'd be like.
It's pretty fun.
You like
Yeah,
it. That's
yeah.
good. And I do, looking at you guys together, I think that you can, it's obvious you guys love each other. It's obvious that you guys are friends, which I think really matters.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
So you've made the jump to real estate. You happy with it?
Yeah.
What do you like about it?
I like getting to work with Tulio. I like being able to kind of make our own schedule. I mean, it kind of falls in that same thing as a barber.
Right.
I was able to, okay, my kids have this going on, I can schedule around things as opposed to a bank teller, 9
Sure.
to 5 or something. I like meeting all the new people that I meet and helping them through the transaction. There's a lot of conceptions, would that be the right word for real estate? Like,
What are they?
I mean, a lot, probably too many to list, but
Give me one.
one is just the negotiation part, how things work, what like their expectations of how things go.
You're talking about
reality.
a client of yours?
Yes, yeah.
So you have to
Getting
negotiate.
to educate them
Okay.
on the process
Sure.
and that kind of thing I like.
Who does the negotiations, you or him? Or
Both.
Both. You just
Yeah.
depending on whose client it is.
Yeah. Depends on who I'm negotiating with. If they're really mean, I stick Tulio on
You
them.
give him. You give him that one.
I put the big dog on it.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's good. I mean,
Because sometimes there's hard conversations.
right. But then sometimes you're way more effective than him, I would think, just if they needed somebody a little softer. Or somebody-
Right. Yeah.
Not that you just.
No, yeah. We definitely have
Right.
different.
So as far as the client base that you get, are you finding that it's natural for you to bring new clients in, or is that something he's better at, or?
I think it's both of us. I think it just depends on the personality type of, but yeah.
Okay.
He's definitely more outgoing and he never meets a stranger kind of thing. Like he can talk to anybody and he's completely comfortable.
Right.
So
Right. Yeah, that it's a team that probably does well, because if that's not your norm and he can do that, there's
Yeah.
many things that you can do that counteract that.
I'm kind of more like, let them come to me, you know. Yeah, I'll help
Give
you,
them or
you
take
know.
it,
Yeah.
I gotcha. What's something about you that we don't know? That it doesn't have to be real estate related, just anything.
Yeah.
What about you? You're from Tulsa.
Uh-huh.
What'd your folks do growing up? What'd your dad do?
My dad is a civil engineer.
So they're still alive. They still live in Tulsa.
No, they live in Texas now.
Oh wow, I knew that.
Yeah.
Okay, I think
Yeah,
okay.
they live near Austin.
Okay, why'd they move there?
His work.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
they
he works
transferred him
for
to San
somebody.
Antonio, and then he switched companies, and he was in
Okay.
Austin, and so
Okay, you're close.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Something. What's
So, I am really good at backing up trailers.
really?
Maybe people don't know that. Yeah, like when I go to the lake and I back the boat in, and I see like big manly dudes in their big trucks that are like, you can't back the boat in. I'm like, you need me to help you? Like I can get
You're
that
good
for
at
you.
that.
Yeah, I like
Who
it.
taught you that?
Probably my mom.
Your mom taught you.
Yeah.
That's a talent. I can't do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Although I know that they turn into where you're going, turn into where you're going.
Yeah.
It's still it's completely backwards. To me.
Well, when I first learned, like my mom taught me, you have to look over your shoulder. Don't try to use the mirrors. Now that I do, like I use the mirrors, but yeah, no,
So you are supposed to turn into.
that's what I don't know. I turn the wheel and I watch what the trailer does, but I go slow and yeah, I don't know. And I wanted to be a truck driver at some point in my life. I don't think I probably will now, but just because I like,
you like what?
I like driving the big
Well,
things.
didn't you
and-
guys do some kind of like NASCAR race drag race thing or something?
Yeah, Tulio still does that. We
Okay,
haven't been in
but
a
you
while.
did one,
I
didn't
did,
you?
yeah.
Okay.
I didn't think I'd like it. That's maybe something that people don't
That's
know
a
about me.
good
I
one.
don't really have fear. I'll try new things.
I want to hear it. So you drove in a drag race.
In my expedition, like our
you
regular
just-
family getter. Yeah.
And did you have to do anything to the expedition to get it
No.
ready?
No.
You
It's just a regular
Just pulled it out over
car.
the grass, got on the thing.
Yeah,
and-
I wasn't racing. I just drove there, but it was Mother's Day, so it was a special like
Did you
Mother's
win?
race. I mean, I would have, but the truck that beat me like races all the time, and it's hard to explain. It's not based on how fast your car is. It's based on like, so her car is like a 9-second car and my car is like a 15-second car. So I get a little bit of a head start. So it depends on leaving on the light. Like you have to leave on the light really good because they've timed
So
it.
you left early?
No, I left a little bit late. So, and she hit the light really good. And so she beat me.
Did the light go green at the same time? Mm-mm. Yours went 1st, and you were here, and then she's here, and then she.
But I didn't leave as soon as I could. So she was able
Why
to
didn't you-
catch me. It's just hard. It's hard. Go
I'm
to the
sure-
drag.
I'm
Go to the
sure
drag
it
strip
is.
with
No,
Tulio sometime.
I have no
It's fun.
desire. It's so loud.
It is very
I remember
loud.
going to the Indy 500 as a kid a couple times, and it was so loud.
Yeah.
I mean, when those cars, we were in the cockpit, not the cockpit. What do they call where they fix the tires?
The pit.
Yeah, pit, whatever they call
yeah.
it. Cockpit. Anyway, that's where we were, but then of course the finish line was right in front of us, so
Yeah.
they were going so fast. It was so loud. I was probably 5th, 6th, 7th grade.
Yeah.
And I remember just being terrified by the whole thing, and there was a couple wrecks in front. I'm like, this is nuts.
Yeah, there
So I
was
have
one
no
time
desire.
that
No.
one of the street outlaws was there, and like his car was loud when it was on the line, but when he like went in front of me, I was like, oh, it hurt my
Yeah.
ears, like it was loud. So yeah.
I'm out. I have no desire to do that. I guess it's interesting to talk about. And I remember the videos were fun to watch. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's great. So
Yeah.
what else? Anything?
Nope.
It was great talking to you.
Yeah,
All
good
right.
to
We'll
talk to
see you
you.
guys next week.